Well,
so we just got back from, what are we calling it? On the streets with Doolin, Dalton,
and the Mockingbird.
with Emily. She got all the people for us.
Yeah. Thank you.
What happened this episode? What is the audience about to watch?
The audience is about to watch an hour of
drunk people.
A lot of drunk people. A lot of.
You're gonna listen to it. There's no video.
Listen to a lot of debauchery. Plenty of debauchery.
You're gonna hear from a kid I knew in high school.
You're gonna hear from a guy who believes in aliens.
Yeah, there was a crime committed, and we got probably both parties on the show.
That did happen, maybe.
Who knows?
It's a common crime.
Got a lot of smart people.
A lot of interesting conversations.
Yeah.
I felt a little dumb. I'll be honest.
Me too.
Some people I study music.
But there's also moments where I felt very smart.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I will agree with that. If you're watching this and you are a part of it, thank you.
Thank you. You guys, this is our first episode, so thank you for seeing our stupid table and coming to talk to us. It really means a lot to us.
And thank you again to Emily for rounding everyone up. She better than I thought she would be. Not much for her sake, but for the sake of people being no. But people were a lot more
receptive. Yeah,
a little more receptive than I thought they would be.
Me too.
So yeah.
Jump cut to where these girls bombarded us because of Emily right now.
So we were at the bar, and this guy that I recognized, I said, "Hey, aren't you blah, blah, blah?" And he was like, "Yeah, hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Yeah, hey."
And he was like, "Oh my God, I know you." And I was like, "Oh, cool."
And we wanted to order a drink. Well,
Lots of drinks.
But we were before him in line. So he was like, "Hey, can I order a drink? I'll pay."
Yeah.
And so Blank and I were like, period, okay, sure, you can pay. So I ordered 3 shots and 3 drinks on his card. Doubles. Gave the bartender his card, and then she, did the transaction, whatever. And then so we got everything that we ordered, and blank plagiarized his signature.
Okay.
And
tipped
then
really well.
Yes, tipped well.
How much was the tip?
$5. We tipped $5, and but that's his fault. He gave me his card.
So then he hunted us down in the bar. He said, "Hey, they charged us
$40." And I was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about. I gave her my card." And he was like, well, she charged me, so give me your card. And I was like, "Okay, I'll follow you."
Okay, at this point, she said, "Okay, I'll follow you." She turns around to me, she looks at me, she said, "Hey,
let's go."
Starts running through the bar. So I'm like, "Okay, what'd she do? We're running."
So he turns around, goes back to the bar, Blank and I run for it, and we leave. And that's the end of the story.
But then he found us
He
downstairs.
did find us.
He walked up through the window. He said, "Hey, they're not giving me my money back till you go up there."
And I said, "What are you talking about? I literally have no idea what you're talking about. She charged my card, and I signed." And he was like, "Did you plagiarize my signature?" And I said,
He said,
"No."
Is this your handwriting?
And I said, "No, I have no idea what you're talking about." And he was like, "Fuck, okay."
So then he walks away, we chugged, and we've been running down High Street, and now we're here.
And now we're leaving.
Thank you. That was an awesome story. Thank you. Hello. This is Doolin, Dalton.
Hi, ladies. And the Mockingbird.
And we just recorded an episode with these 2 girls. I don't know their names, but let's take a seat here, Joey.
And the other one I genuinely do not know.
One was Mara, and one we don't know. But this is the start of
a fun night. This is the start of a fun night.
I feel the white girl energy. And
yeah.
I feel like I can match them
we
really well,
we are outside Chase, which is right next to the Newport, next to OSU. We are recording a podcast. Emily is working with us to get people. Hey, do you guys want to be on our podcast? Do you guys want to be on our podcast?
No, okay.
That's fine. You're good. Hey, do you guys want to be on our podcast? You want to be on our podcast? Yeah. There's a mic. No, there's a mic right over there.
Okay, wait. I'm after you.
Hey, what's up?
What is this?
You can follow us on Instagram.
What are we talking about today?
I'm gonna need.
What do you want to talk about? What's on your mind?
Currently,
now that I'm sitting here waiting to talk, hey. Now that I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about a text that I received from my friend that said, people who look to celebrities. No. Okay. As a female, if you are a female who looks for a lot of approval, if you are a female who looks for approval from celebrities, I don't remember the rest. But essentially, I'm thinking about the fact that I look to celebrities a lot of the time as these like close friends that I want to have, especially Billie Eilish. Like, I feel genuinely related to her, and I think that it stems a lot from my role as a female in America. Do you feel the same way? Because she's actually
a podcast about celebrity culture.
Okay, she is like I'm also thinking about hookup culture because I think that's really effed up and it's really effed.
Celebrity culture is so fucked up.
I think it's funny that you talk about the Billie Eilish thing and like how you feel like you like know her and your friend, because in my media class we were talking about this thing called kidding, where you feel like you are that person. Like, do you feel like you are Billie Eilish?
That's what my therapist tells me.
Yeah.
I feel like it's that I feel like I tell my therapist that I'm obsessed with Billie Eilish and that I want to be her friend. But honestly, the truth is that I want to be her because I yearn for that attention. And as a Gen Zer, especially during the time of COVID,
it's like this whole thing called
very lonely.
Okay, celebrity culture is the most effed up thing in the world, because you look at these people like they're your friends or they're like gods, but you don't know anything about them, and you treat them, you see them, they're not human beings. That's true. Emma Chamberlain's podcast about celebrity culture, watch it. It is the most.
Isn't that ironic?
No,
That is ironic.
Harry Styles. I look at him and I'm like, that guy is like the same. I don't know anything about him, and that's crazy. That I relate to him so much.
Do you know his sign?
Who?
His sign, Harry Styles' sign.
He's an Aquarius. Okay, we're the same
I'm an
sign.
Aquarius.
That's why I know, guys. Our birthdays are 2 days apart. But yes. Okay, I listened to like 9 podcasts in a row the past 2 days studying for finals. So like right now I'm like living out my dreams.
Oh, me too. I think it's a very interesting concept to think about celebrities and the effect that celebrities have on, especially Gen Z. I drafted a podcast called Let's Talk About Gen Z. Please do not steal that title.
I won't.
Oh, you can join. Also, I want to discuss the fact that celebrities who have something unique to them that people see as quote-unquote other, such as like obesity or like a disability or something, that is their only personality trait.
Lizzo.
Lizzo.
First of all, Lizzo.
Lizzo.
Second of all, f***ing Fat Amy, Beanie Feldstein, like Melissa McCarthy. Their only personality trait is their weight or their disability or anything like that. But I just can't with the commercial beauty, all of these standards. It's really toxic. It is.
Lizzo, she accepts the fact that she is like heavier, overweight, whatever. But that's the only thing people notice about her.
Facts.
They don't notice anything
Facts.
else about her because she accepts it, and that's all they notice.
Facts.
It's also interesting because when I walk past people, I'll be standing with my friends and I'm like, and my friend is like, oh, she's so pretty. And I'm like, I kind of disagree. No, she's not. And then I say to myself, I'm like, what am I comparing that to? Is there some model, like ideal, perfect 10 that I'm comparing a person to? No, there's not. So, but then again, my friend did say to me, yes, that's true, but some people are truly more aesthetically pleasing to look at. So I'm like, that's interesting.
Okay.
So interesting.
No offense to you guys, but straight white men are the people who
That's us.
set
I hate myself
every
too.
single standard. Upper class, straight white men.
Hey, well, we're not wealthy.
You're beautiful. We're all beautiful. It does not matter what are beauty standards. Beauty standards are literally just a thought in your mind.
Okay. Another thing I'd like to say is that I'm so incredibly grateful for a lot of things I have, and I think I speak on behalf of all of us here. I think everyone in this group is very into meditation and affirmations, and that is incredible. I'm really grateful for a lot of things, and this has been a really wonderful opportunity. We're going to go get our food from Sloopy's, but thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I'd like
Thank you
to
for coming
thank
on.
God. No, I'm just joking. I don't know what I believe in.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have an amazing night.
Thank you.
You can just put it on the chair.
Yeah.
I hope you guys do well.
Thank you. So far, this has been wonderful.
Hey, Emily.
Awesome.
Just don't get anybody right now. I'm gonna just put Joey's pop filter on that mic because that one's like way hotter than ours. So we're gonna have to retape it if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I will say a little bit. Social media is definitely very toxic in our society and has a very bad effect on our youth and our generation as a whole, I think. Would you agree?
I agree. I think it's so funny to see, like, even these OSU girls drunk, like, have so much just, like, intelligence. I feel like if I was that drunk and, like, spitting facts about like, I wouldn't be able to, like, coherently, like, speak like that. But she was, like, spitting good facts.
Joey, can you reach in my bag and your mask is in the front pocket? I don't think your pop filter's gonna fit this, to be honest.
There you go, King.
We'll just double it up. All right, Emily, get the tape ready. Give me another mask. I'll double it up.
Oh, God. But yeah, this night has been off to a very... God. This night has been off to a very interesting start. Where'd I put my keys? There's my keys. Use the OSU one. Because the OSU one cuts well. Yeah. Shout out to Kaylee Fisher for the duct tape, even though it is very hard.
What's up?
Hello. Do we have an... it's going off so much better.
So what's this podcast?
Basically we just talk about whatever, and so far that's worked out well, because people have a lot on their minds.
So I have a lot on my mind, you guys. My name's Katie, and I feel like we were raised to be sexist. I feel like whenever you're in preschool, you're taught boys, whenever they pick on you, that's because they like you, and you're raised to think that a guy, yes, exactly. So you're raised to think, oh, a guy's teasing you because he likes you, and then you're raised and you grow up and you're like, oh, this guy's mean me because he likes me, and that is a culture that's taught to you.
I'd agree with that.
I think as a guy, is like, people were just mean to me because I was weird, right? It was just like, it wasn't necessarily because they liked me. Like, I was a weird looking dude for most of my life.
I don't doubt it.
I'd agree.
Oh, well, what's that supposed to mean, dude? But you know, I was a weird looking dude, and so it's like, I never understood, like, picking on you to get, like, attention because they liked you, because, like, they wanted your attention.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so you don't know how many times I would go home, like, upset, like, oh, this guy, he pulled my ponytail at, like, recess, and my mom would be like, oh, that means he likes you. And so then you're raised as a young girl to be like, oh, this guy was mean to me, oh, that means he likes me.
But how do you know that's not an individual instance with yourself? Like, how do you know that your experience, like,
I'm a fellow woman. I get this because I feel
Thank
like
you.
I feel like even now, like, if you think like a boy like isn't like paying attention to you, you're like, oh, maybe
he's playing
he
a
still does.
game.
Yeah,
He's playing
exactly.
hard to get.
It's like this thing that like you get
Yes.
taught at a young age, and now it's like a boy doesn't like you, but like maybe he does.
Yeah, it's a
awful.
culture that's taught to you.
Yeah.
You also want to hear my thought?
Yes.
Whenever a parent is like, you can't like leave until you finish your plate of food, that teaches bad eating disorders.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I can't leave until I finish this whole plate of
My
food.
parents used to do that to me, and I just like I would sit there for hours. Like
Yes.
I really would sit there for hours
Yes,
and just
thank
not
you.
eat it.
And then you feel bad for not eating it, or you feel bad for eating it, and that teaches bad habits. Like
I agree.
You're taught a lot of bad culture habits.
can I test something?
Yes.
My parents would also say that to me. You can't leave until you finish your food.
Yes.
To me, that was just, I was like not picky eater. I was the least picky of my brothers, but it's like, I would sometimes just like not want to eat my food, and my parents would just be like, you have to finish your food, right?
Yeah.
I think that might just be because children are precarious, and parents might be stressed and made all this food for you, and you didn't eat it. And it's just like, children are picky beyond what adults are, you know? It's like, so it's like, if I would make mac and cheese with like hot dogs in it, sometimes my brothers would not eat that stuff, and it'd just be like, my parents wouldn't understand why they wouldn't eat that.
So can I tell you something? Some
Yeah.
science. So basically, when you're a child and you crave a food, it's because that's your body telling you that you need it. So if a child one day is like, I want to eat hot dogs with macaroni, that's your body telling you that you need protein. So you let the child, I did a study on this. So if you let a kid eat whatever he or she wants, they get the good amount of nutrients that they need for that month.
Does that change when you're adult? Like, does your body not properly convey what nutrients you need as an adult?
That's an interesting question. You know, I feel like it does change because you end up like figuring out what you do or don't like. So you have to figure out self-control. But as like a little kid, before you're like, oh, I like mac and cheese, and you're just like, I need it. Like that's your body telling you that you need mac and cheese.
So I had a brother though I was like, I would eat everything. I loved food as a kid, but like I had a brother 10 years older than me. This kid wouldn't eat anything. He was the pickiest person, pickiest child. Now he's all adventurous with food, but he would eat mac and cheese, like baby carrots and
Baby
hot
carrots
dogs.
are good as hell.
And those were the only things he would eat. Like, is that his body telling him he needs his nutrients, or was he just like a little shit, you know?
No, I strongly like feel like that's your body telling you because your body, like the gut-brain axis, I don't know if you've heard about this. This is new studies. Your gut, like the gut microbiome in your stomach, controls so much what happens into your brain.
I've been, oh my goodness.
I'm doing a study right now on how fecal microbiome transplant. That is whenever you transplant healthy gut bacteria into a donor
Don't
with
you just blend up poop in a smoothie and then have the person drink it?
Well, you can put it into probiotics and they can take it. But basically, yeah, you do take like the samples basically. And it has been found to cure symptoms of Alzheimer's, autism, and Parkinson's disease.
Do you want to know what's even more crazy about it?
Let me hear it.
The microbiome, they were transferring the microbiome of healthy, younger individual rats. Take in mind it's rats, so it's like you have to be curious about like...
With the humans?
Yeah, rats are different from humans, but it's our best estimate. They would take the microbiome, the fecal microbiome of rats, of healthy rats, and transfer it to unhealthy older rats.
Yeah.
And they would actually get better. They actually also did this with blood, giving young blood to old rats, and it also improved them, which is kind of freaky, you know?
That is weird. So I read this study. Basically, this young boy with severe autism couldn't speak, couldn't like sit down for like long periods of a time. He got a fecal microbiome transplant in Europe because it's illegal here. And basically, like I think it was 3 months after his transplant, he was able to ride roller coasters, sit down for hours at a time, get his hair cut, speak full conversations. And the studies have shown like for autism how much of an impact just healthy gut bacteria has.
Yeah, isn't like autism mainly like an overload of the senses? So it's just like to go on a roller coaster of all things. That's loud, fast, extreme.
It's overwhelming.
Even for like people who don't have a sensory overload problem, like that's insane.
Yeah, it's so interesting. My little sister has a genetic disorder, and her senses, like, her therapist tried to explain it to me. When her jumping on a trampoline is the same feeling as me free falling.
Oh my God.
So it's very interesting if you sit back and think about, like, how different are our senses from each other? Like, are you sensing things completely different from what I'm sensing?
I was listening to something about people with, they're on the autistic spectrum, but they have a hard time detecting emotions in other people. Asperger's symptom.
Okay.
So there's this treatment for Asperger's where you basically send magnetic waves to specific parts of the brain. And what that does is for like 30 minutes to an hour, it basically makes them be able to recognize emotion in the typical ways. And so they were talking about these, I kind of lost my train of thought getting lost on this. They were taking these people, or this one woman who for her entire life was like didn't realize she couldn't recognize emotions, and like she just wasn't getting along with people and she didn't know why.
Yeah.
And she got diagnosed with Asperger's in her like 60s or 50s. And would get this treatment, and it was like a new reflection on what life was. Like she would read things and be like, this has emotion. Before she couldn't recognize the emotion in words.
She would read it first.
She would just read it and be like, oh, this is a stick up, give me your money. It would be like, oh, this person's asking for money.
Have you heard about the serial killer gene?
What?
Yeah, so there's this gene, I forgot what the name of it is called, but basically it prohibits like you to feel like empathy for others.
I think it's a dangerous concept to promote the idea that you're born a serial killer.
I fully believe that you could be born a serial killer. People can be born without being able to feel the like empathy or be able, because it's all in the brain. So if there's something in your brain, like your prefrontal cortex is what is responsible for behavior. And so if you're not able to feel empathy, how are you supposed to like recognize wrong and right?
Damn. I mean that's true, but it's like Okay, we can go way deeper on this then.
I want to
What is
go
wrong and
deeper.
right? Oh.
What is wrong and right? There's no such thing as wrong and
We're
right.
on a podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So,
You can be on.
No.
Do you want to comment on the
so
situation?
can I say something very controversial?
Go.
So there's no such thing as wrong and right because who makes what's wrong and right? Is killing somebody wrong?
Okay, dude, you just stumbled across.
Is killing somebody wrong?
Like, to me it is.
Okay, what if you were killing someone because they were holding your little sister captive and they were trying to kill your little sister?
To me, this stumbles across the whole thing. I've been thinking about this, right? So it's like, if someone does something horrible, kills someone, holds your little sister captive, to me it's like, that person did a horrible thing, but it's like, do they deserve to be their entire rest of your life locked away, right? Why wouldn't you use
rehabilitate them?
Thank you so much. It's like, if you have them in a system and they are no longer the person that would kidnap your little sister, why should they stay in jail? That's a waste of a human life.
Yeah, I think we should put more people towards like trying to like put effort into fixing them, or like people in like jail, like we should like put more effort into giving them schooling so that they can educate themselves whenever they get out and be like good people in society and be able to put an effort towards society.
To me, this has escalated in my mind. I've been thinking about this for a while. Like, it has escalated in my mind to the point where it's like, I don't even know if you need what we think of as a policing system or a prison system. It's like, if you think of individuals as committing a bad deed and them as still good individuals who are in a bad place, like, to me, there's lots of reasons people do bad things. It's like, they might be like a terrible person at that time, but it's like, what if they're a terrible person because they got hooked on drugs? Or what if they're a terrible person because they had something super unjust under them and they their view of the world was corrupted in a way?
So you believe like if you do something bad, that doesn't mean you're a bad person?
No, not at all.
I believe that too.
So it's like, if you are having the serial killer gene, we're going back there. It's
going back to the serial killer gene.
It's like, I think it's more about your environment. It's like, yes, genetics play a toll into who you are, definitely.
Yeah.
But I think with anyone, a different environment based on who you are as a person can change what you become.
Oh yeah, your environment has a major role. You know the twin studies where twins are separated at birth?
Aren't the results of that not released yet?
I don't know. Like, I wish I read more up on them, but all I know is there's studies done on them, and that sounds so interesting.
The twin studies, dude. They had these twins separated at birth, identical twins, and correct me if I'm wrong at any point. Identical twins, and they separated them at birth and basically studied how their life
They
went.
study how their lives are same or different?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the part where I'm foggy. If one went in an impoverished area and one went to a more well-off family, and so they studied how those people did in life, right?
Yeah.
And so the results aren't going to be released for another 50 years when the twins are dead. All the twins are dead.
So interesting.
I have heard, it wasn't a study, but it was just they found two identical twins that were separate at birth, and they both ended up marrying two identical twins that were separate at birth.
So weird.
And they both had the same names. And it was just a crazy coincidence.
That blows my mind. That just blows my mind. Like, how much of a role does genetics and environment play into who you are?
That is the biggest question. But then if you say genetics, it's to me, it's that's a question that should never be answered, right?
You think so? I think that's a question that should be answered.
Okay. I'm Jewish, right?
Okay, did not know that.
Holocaust. yeah. The Holocaust was about separating people by genetics, right?
Yeah.
The Nazis were obsessed with creating a more perfect human.
Okay.
Right? It might have been through Aryan superiority complexes, right? But they were obsessed with making a more perfect human, right?
Yeah.
To me, that's a really dangerous idea because you have all these individuals who are conscious, and being conscious to me is super important. You have your own thoughts, you know you're alive. So if you're conscious and you're ripped away from that consciousness by saying you were either unimportant, getting sterilized or something like that, or even killed off like in the Nazi situation, it doesn't matter if certain people are more naturally smart or more naturally photogenic or charismatic or all of them. If you are taking away that consciousness, to me that's
the human right. That's what makes you human. That's what makes you different from tree or
No, you can just keep going.
I'm sorry. I'm having a great conversation.
Yeah, me too.
What
She's
podcast is this?
PhD. She's got the brains, man. Oh my God. Oh, story time.
Okay, let's hear this.
Okay, one time I was with my friend Alex, who the person on the other side of the microphone met just today.
Me?
Yeah, he's a curly-haired dude, also Jewish.
Also Jewish. Why are there so? My roommate's Jewish. The
There's
girl that was
not
just here.
Actually, Ohio has a lot of Jews because the rabbinical
Why are there
school.
so many Jewish people?
So there's like, yeah, there's 2 major rabbinical schools in the world, right?
Okay.
There's one in Jerusalem and one in Ohio.
No shit.
Yep.
That's
it's in
so
Cincinnati
funny.
or Dayton. It's the like Rabbinical School of America or something like that. It's because the U.S. has the 2nd largest population of Jews besides Israel, right? And so it's like the U.S.'s major rabbinical school is in Cincinnati or Dayton.
Yeah.
And Israel's major rabbinical school is in Jerusalem. But like, yeah, Ohio's got a lot of Jews. So I'm not even from Ohio, but
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago. So
Chicago.
they still got a good amount of Jews.
Chicago.
Chicago's kind of a shithole, but like, I like it.
Can you guess where I'm from? We just met tonight, by the way.
You told me that, right? Cleveland.
Absolutely not. Not even close.
Everywhere in Ohio is the same to me. I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm not even from Ohio.
What? New
Yeah.
Jersey?
No.
You're from like New York.
No. I was born in Germany and I live in North Carolina.
I have an uncle in Germany, or 2 uncles. Ich
Where-
spreche nicht Deutsch.
Um,
Oh, sorry about that.
You're good.
Dankeschön, Shachi.
I can only say like 3 things. Ich esse kleinen Kinder. That
Same,
means
that
I
meant-
eat little children.
That meant thank you in German. Wait, how do you say I eat
Ich
children?
esse kleinen Kinder.
Ich
Esse
esse
kleinen
kleiden
Kinder.
Kinder.
I can say that in like 6 languages. I used to be more. So
That's
like,
an interesting thing to
Anil chala
know.
yeladim kitanim.
I speak sign language, but the podcast won't hear it. Just listen, guys.
Sign language.
I think they heard that. I said my
What'd
name
you
is.
say?
I said my name is Katie. Nice to meet you.
Well, I just said I eat little children in sign language.
You're f***ed up. That's what you are.
My dad used to be a sign language instructor. He got
Really?
My dad has 3 masters or 3 degrees, one or the other. He's crazy smart dude, right? First went into education, special needs education for the deaf.
That's so interesting.
He got 2 degrees for that, right?
Really?
Really became super interested in it. But he really wanted to teach like college courses. He wanted to teach people who were like really
Is that what he
interested
does
in the
now?
subject. No, he took a toll. So he switched out of special needs education when a student attacked him with broken shards of window.
Oh wow! I hate when that happens.
But he knows like some martial arts, like some Aikido. He knows Aikido.
No, I don't. But continue.
So he like had to drop the kid on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he had a glass of piece. He broke a window, grabbed a piece of glass, and my dad had to like stop him from killing himself, basically.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. That's not
Dude,
funny.
I had a friend who was very f***ed up, and she came to my dorm at night. Like this semester, some of my friends did not come back to campus because they are terrible people. So for the beginning of the semester, I would spend like Fridays just boofed in my room, you know?
Boofed. What does boofed mean? I've never heard of
Hi.
this. Oh, I love that.
Also, where are you from?
North Carolina.
Oh my god, wait, you told me that.
Yes, I did. I told the whole podcast
God.
that. Hey guys.
Okay, but she showed up to my room at like midnight, like sobbing about her ex, and I was just like,
And you're
gonna
high
know who
as
this is. I don't feel like you should know. Okay, sobbing about her
Wait.
ex, but I had previously hooked up
Do
with
you know
her.
sign language?
No, I only know how to say I eat little kids.
Can I tell you how to say I eat little kids in sign language?
I know how to say it. I know what? I know a different way. My dad taught me. My dad. Okay. Oh my God, we went completely.
Why did
off
your dad
track.
teach you how to say I eat little kids? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we kind of ditched them.
Hey, baby.
So, do you go to Ohio State?
What?
Do you go to Ohio State?
I do go to Ohio State. So I'm a first-year engineering student. So I'm hoping to get into my major. Technically, I'm a pre-mechanical engineering major. Mechanical engineering aerospace because it's the same college.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of people there.
Yeah, so I'm hoping I get into my major. It's like the most competitive engineering major, so I really have to keep my grades up, and I accidentally signed up for like the hardest class for a first-year engineer, and I don't even need it.
Oh God.
Chem 1250, it's Chem 1 and 2. Think of AP Chem, and then the next course above that,
Oh,
all
God.
in a semester. It kills my soul and drains my grades of every other class.
I can imagine. What suburb of Chicago are you from?
So I'm about 15 minutes outside the city, kind of next to OPRF. I'm in a place called Elmhurst. It's nice. It's kind of a little bit bougie, a little bit clean. Let's put it like that. A little too clean. I want some.
You want some dirt. You want to get
I want some dirt.
under your nails.
When I was searching for colleges, oh my God, I was searching for
Don't even get him started, you guys.
I applied to 11 schools, got rejected from 8, the first 8. And then I got deferred from Ohio State and ended up going here.
And there you go, and here you are.
Dude, I was the captain of so many different things at my school. I'm about to flex. I had a 33 on my ACT, like
you
a 35 and
That's
36
impressive.
on my math and science. Yeah. No, I had like a 35 and 36 on my math and science. And the first 8 schools I applied to, including my safety school, rejected me.
Wow.
Like my GPA my freshman year was kind of but my sophomore, every year it got like better. And by the end, I was basically at a 4.0. So it was just like, when I got deferred, I knew I would get in, but yeah.
My friend texted me. She's waiting at Big Bar for us.
Okay, I'm going to go with you because all my friends are there.
It was good meeting you. You can sit it down.
What podcast is this?
Podcast go outside. You can take a picture.
You can follow us on Instagram.
Thank you for letting us ramble.
Yeah, no problem.
And what's your name?
Katie and Jason, thank you for coming on our show.
That was very insightful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great night, everyone.
You too, guys.
Be safe.
Joey? Okay, so Joey and I were discussing in the car, this is probably going to be the most awkward thing we've ever done, and this has gone 10 times better than I thought it would.
I know. People are like...
There's not as many people out in the street now, but honestly, I think we need a little bit of a break. We've had a lot going on so far in the show.
Second person? Was that
Second or third? It was our third, right? Because we had the people that just jumped us.
Yeah, that was the third. Gee, mini Christmas.
Yeah, it's been absolutely nuts. Hey, do you guys want to be on our podcast? Yeah. Take a mic. There's a mic right up here. Someone take a seat. Anything. What do you want to talk about?
What's on your mind?
Oh,
Aliens?
sit down. Let's talk about aliens. What's your name, man?
My name's Joseph.
Holy
Joseph.
Hey, Will. How are you?
Can I be on this?
So,
Yeah, you guys got to
aliens.
share a mic.
So, basically, what I got to say is aliens are real
Okay, why?
because I've seen them. I
Okay,
was abducted.
share.
I was in Nevada in 2010.
Okay.
And I was abducted, and I was sent up in their rocket ship. And they taught me how the real life really should be. And America is living the wrong way.
How should we live the right way?
See, I can't tell you, because then they'll
It's-
come after me.
Oh, okay. Could you tell us in the secret code that maybe we'll find out in 10 years?
I wish I could.
Hey, I had to try.
But, that's all I got to say about it.
All right. Well, I believe you.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
I'm going to be on my way.
All right. See you, man. Have a
All
good
right,
night.
see ya. Yeah.
Just put the mic on the
He's
chair.
real. He's real. Trust me. He's real.
He's real.
He's real. No, he. He is real.
Who's he?
You have to meet him.
The lizard man?
King Gizzard?
is he? Who is he?
King Gizzard?
King Lizard?
King Gizzard.
Jim Morrison?
Yeah.
Hey,
Jim Morrison, yeah. Thank you.
I know. I was just confirming. Jim Morrison lives a life.
How many
Sure.
people are on here right now?
Me and you. And Joey.
How many subscribers do you have?
0.
Well, not for long, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just taught you the truth.
Thank you.
I taught you the truth.
Well,
I'll remember that one day.
What's your name?
uh,
You don't have to give if you don't want to.
Lucas.
Lucas. What's up, Lucas? I'm Dalton. This is Joey.
What do you want to talk about?
Literally whatever you want to talk about. What's on your mind? Why are you out here tonight?
I don't know what I want to talk about right now.
Okay. Well, why are you out here?
My friends are walking away from me. That's what I'm going to talk about. Why are they walking away from me?
I don't know. You want to go after him?
What the are they doing?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not their friends.
They're drunk.
Yeah?
Why are they drunk and walk? Oh, they're coming back. Now they're drunk and walking back to me. Why are they doing this?
I don't know.
What's
You
on
tell
your
me.
guys' mind? Why were you drunk and walking away and then drunk and walking back?
Why? I got nothing to do with
Why do we do anything to you, Jimmy?
Yeah. Everything to the side. It's everybody against the world.
How's it going?
I'm Dandy. How are you?
I'm doing good. Have you had a good day
This
so
is-
far?
It's been all right. You know, I was studying and then I just decided to start drinking.
What do you study?
I can agree with that.
Finance and information systems. How about you?
Music technology.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You'll probably get a job and I won't, so take it with what you
You'll
will.
definitely get a job. Music is a big industry.
Like a 30 minutes.
Let me check. Yeah, 30 minutes. So
How's it been so?
you are our fourth group, I guess.
People have had very interesting talking points tonight, I will say.
What have they talked about that we have not talked about?
We talked. Some girls came up to us and they talked about how they were at a bar and they stole some guy's credit card and like put stuff on his tab, and then
Wait, at what bar? At what bar?
Was no.
Spoke to the manager and had my ticket voided because.
Oh my God.
No way! Can I have this tape?
Yeah, follow us. It'll be out.
Okay. I'm gonna send it in today.
You're gonna post this word for word. What's going out there?
I mean, there's no one's last names on there, so I don't know how far you're going to get.
You gonna blur out last names?
No one has told us their last names.
I said a last name.
If
Do you go to
If you want
Capitol?
us to blur something, we can.
I don't know if they said they took it, but they were like, we went to the bar, and they already recorded it. It's already been recorded.
Criminals. Yeah, they stole money. They just want to Hold on, wait a minute. I don't want to get political, but I just read. Now
Hey, roll
here's the
your
deal.
window up, it's cold.
I just read a Stanford published article that proves that masks do nothing for COVID and they actually increase harm to people that wear them. Yep, there you go.
I'm already vaccinated, so it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying,
Wait, if you're already vaccinated, why are you wearing a mask?
Just in case other people are uncomfortable.
Fair enough.
Stanford study.
Why are you going so slow
There
on
was a group
that,
of them.
lime scooter?
Yeah, a group.
If you follow us on Instagram, you can find it.
True.
Are you guys out here every weekend?
We're not filming, just audio. What do you say?
Are you out here every weekend?
This is their first time we've ever done this.
Do you go to Capitol?
Yes, we do. Can you, the mask?
I went on a basketball visit there.
Was it good or bad? I don't play sports.
It was all right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go to Capitol for sports.
We have a pretty nice fitness center. It's like the biggest part of our entire school.
Nice,
It was very nice.
Our football team
very
did
nice
lose
facilities.
93-0.
Very nice facilities, very nice coaches, nice program. Don't have anything bad to say about it.
Yeah, we're pretty small.
I'm coming. I'm just talking to my dudes right here.
Yeah.
I'll catch up. Don't worry.
Was that his actual receipt that he showed us? Was that real? Did that actually happen to him?
That was very real.
That's crazy. Out of all the people in the city.
I told him to go to the bar to get me a drink, and he got me a rum and coke, and he came back, and it was $37 for one drink.
Really?
Yeah.
What are the odds of
Wait,
that?
one drink?
Yeah.
Wouldn't the tab show all the drinks that they ordered?
Yeah, he ordered one drink for me. He wasn't.
assume-
He was not drinking.
Oh, so
tonight.
his tab was already that much, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
he wasn't drinking tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was very bizarre. Very, very.
That's kind of crazy. Well, here's the thing, though. Out of all the people in the city, do you think the people that we interviewed were the same people, or do you guys just think you're another group that this happened to tonight?
See, that I don't know, because there was another group that sat at our table tonight,
Mhm.
and he also lost his wallet.
Really?
Yeah, and he was looking for it, like crazy, running around the bar. So I don't know if it could have been him, it could have been the other group.
Mhm.
But I don't know.
That is crazy.
You know, there's thieves everywhere.
It's true. Well, I don't think our little
people
audio
are-
is going to help you guys much because I don't even think we got their names, so it's not going to. And there's no video.
I don't think it will either, but
I don't even think they told us what bar they were at.
they definitely did not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
So, are you a senior at OSU?
yeah,
Uh,
hoping to graduate soon, but I'm kind of behind on my credits. But Columbus. Yeah,
classic. But yeah, finals are stressful. I
very
agree.
stressful.
I'm behind on a lot as well that I need to do. In reality, I probably should have been doing that instead of this, but by 30 minutes in, and I think this is worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
for sure.
Probably
Well,
come back sometime, other time.
I'm gonna go catch up with my friends.
Yeah, no problem. Just put the mic on the chair. Thank you for coming
Chair.
on. The chair. You can just put it on the chair.
All right. It's nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice to meet
I
you.
enjoyed being on your podcast.
Yeah.
I will follow it.
Thank you.
Anybody viewing or listening, I suggest you subscribe.
Thank
Drop a
you.
like.
Thank you.
A comment. Do whatever you guys can to get the viewing up.
Can you shout out my mom? She always listens. Just say,
Hey.
shout out Doolin's mom.
Dylan's mom, shout out you. You are the GOAT. I appreciate everything you've done for Dylan in his life, like cooking food.
Thank you.
Waking him up in the morning,
Thank
making
you,
sure
Mom.
he's like going to his doctor's appointments on time, getting to class on time. You know, everything you've done for him. It's
Thank
like
you.
obviously helped him a lot. Seems like he's a great guy doing well in life. So shout out to you, Dylan's mom. It sounds like you are a great lady. Keep it up. Keep up the good work, Dylan's mom. You're raising a great son out here. So
Thank you. That means a lot.
Good for you, Dylan's mom.
Thank you.
Dylan, keep up the good work. Man.
You too, man. You too.
Yeah.
Try and go find your friends. Hopefully they didn't go too far.
Joey. Hey, Joey's mom, if you're listening.
Your mom always does listen
Same
too.
to you.
Emily.
Emily's mom, if you're listening, same to you. Same to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Yeah, yeah. You want to get your mom?
Hey, Jimmy's mom. I gave you guys the wrong name, by the way.
That's
Jimmy's
fine.
mom, if you're listening, she's not listening, but I'll make her listen. Hey,
She might
Jimmy's
listen.
mom, shout out to you. You're the greatest of all time. I love you. I'll send you the link. Can't wait to see you soon. Love you. Bye.
Best of luck to you, Jimmy. I hope you do well in your finals, and I hope you graduate on time, man.
Hope you go find your friends too.
Yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your night, man.
Safe night, guys.
Yeah, safe night. This is going incredibly.
well.
I didn't say the F word, Mom.
It's because of there's so many drunk people that they're just willing to talk.
Okay, let's talk about the whole receipt thing.
Yeah.
So now I feel a little bit bad incriminating those people who were on the thing, but honestly, they didn't give their last names. They gave like 5 different names for the 2 of them.
Yes.
I don't think they said what bar.
They only said one name.
Right.
And I don't think they even said the other girl's name. And
There's
there
no
were
way we can incriminate with them. There's not enough evidence for that. Let's just take a break. If they come to us, we'll go.
Yeah. But I cannot. The total came out to about the same, close to it. It was about.
They did say around the same number.
And I am not biased towards any parties because I don't know either of them. But
Exactly.
if this becomes a part of a police report, that'd be interesting.
Wouldn't I really doubt that would.
Yeah, because I mean, didn't he say they voided it? So.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably nothing will come from that. They'll probably just listen to it and be mad at those girls, which, I mean.
Like, good for them. That's some shit I would pull. Like, I would do that shit.
Yeah.
Kind of crappy though.
Yeah.
It is. I can like.
If I was, like, looking to have a fun night and I was broke, I'd be like, then I'm stealing their card.
I'm gonna have to bleep that now.
I can understand both perspectives, and I feel bad for the dude, but at the same time I also feel equally empowered for the girl. But like, I still feel bad for the guy. And dude, if you're listening, I feel bad for you.
I do feel bad for you too.
But I have to respect the hustle, even if it's not the best hustle. I have to respect the hustle and the fact they got away with it.
And also, like, what are the odds that it was the same group? There's so many bars on the street.
Yes.
It was like the same story though. He has 2 girls.
Did he mention that?
I don't think he said 2 girls.
He asked if it was 2 girls, and it was.
I like how he asked us for their name like we would know. It's like we've been out here for like half an hour, dog.
I have
Yeah.
a feeling it's the same 2
Girl, I have a feeling it's the same 2 girls. Like, I really do.
How long have we been going? Let me check here. We've been going for about 39 minutes, not counting the interaction we had with the group of girls. But yeah, maybe if we see a group there's a group of girls coming up right now. Maybe we can.
I'll get him.
Yeah, just ask. Don't try and get him. Just ask him.
Yeah.
Let them see the sign, and then as soon as they take notice of the sign, let's ask
Yeah,
them.
real limit. Like, there's so many people like started driving like slower to look at it.
No.
You want some talk?
Nah, he didn't want to talk.
Yeah. He wants some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some. But I say we go for about 20 or so more minutes, and then we'll call it a wrap, just depending on how long this group goes or so. But that one first group asked us, how much does it cost to be on your podcast?
We should have said $5.
We should have said $5, yeah. That would have been interesting, but who knows? Who knows?
Front for our podcast, $5 per.
Yeah, front for a podcast. I think next time I'm going to bring my little headphone adapter so they can hear us too, because I noticed everyone's kind of leaning in because they can't hear us.
Yeah. I definitely feel good that I'm fully vaccinated.
Yeah, me too. But it's funny. The funny thing is, I read you're not really fully vaccinated after your second dose. So you have to like wait a week.
I've been vaccinated for 2 weeks. So
yeah, you're good.
fully vaccinated.
But honestly, I think I'm doing good. I got my second dose yesterday, and I have 0 side effects besides general soreness in my arm.
Did you oh gosh. That's interesting. But what was I gonna say? That ruined my train of thought. Bobby, I hope you're not driving tonight, buddy. But oh gosh.
That's not going to be safe. Someone very drunk. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't laugh. I don't want to draw attention. That's like one person I don't want on my podcast right now.
Yeah, witnessed a crime, but you know, well, I was gonna say something, but watching that just completely threw me off.
Yeah, we just for all the audio listeners, which is all of you, we just watched a very drunk person.
You went to my high school.
That kid went to Emily's high school. You want to be on our podcast?
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Is an Uncrustable a ravioli or a sandwich? Why or why not?
No, you went to Westlake.
You want to sit and be on our podcast?
I got somewhere to be, but I got
Yeah, you can sit as long as you want, dude. What's your name?
My name's Nolan.
Apparently you went to high school with Emily here?
Yeah. Good friends. We're great friends.
Great friends?
Same crowd.
I mean,
Good
hey,
friends.
she remembered my name.
Do you want to?
Remember faces really well.
How could you see my face?
I just knew it was you.
It's a side profile. I get
Yeah.
that a lot.
You want to interview him? You know.
Sure, let me sit.
Ask me some good questions.
Okay. Well, who are you here with? Like, do you go to OSU?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that you went here either.
I don't go here. I go to Capitol.
Okay.
Yeah, very close.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you like it there?
No.
I like it here.
OSU's nice.
Do you like it here?
I would go here
Why don't you?
because I don't know. I'm not smart enough to get in here.
I think you are. I knew you in high
Thank
school.
you.
Come on.
Yeah, we're really good friends.
Playing around. Yeah.
You
great
like
friends.
hanging out with like Connor and Terry?
Sure. Oh no, I see Terry a lot though.
Yeah. We matched on Tinder as like a joke, I think. But
A
I was
joke?
like getting kinda. I was getting desperate enough though, like where I like would have like hung out with him.
I don't know. Terry got hot though.
No, so true. He's like an attractive man.
He got really big, and he
Yeah.
joined the frat. So
Yeah,
it's
he's
big
there
on
with
him.
Connor and Mitch.
That's right. They're in that too.
Do you
I see
talk
them
to
around.
Do you talk to Marty?
No, I've
No.
seen him a few times, and I always say hi.
Yeah. Are you going to like a frat party right now?
No, I'm going to my girlfriend's.
So nice.
Yeah, she lives like across campus, and I'm walking in shorts, so I'm freezing.
It's not that cold, but
No, it's not bad.
yeah.
This is cool. Why are you guys just for fun?
Yeah.
You guys recording it or like putting it up somewhere? Just
Yeah, you
talking with
can
people on the
follow
street?
them at @ontherocks_WXCU.
I will 100% do that.
Well,
turned out so much better than I thought.
yeah, we've gotten like a lot of people.
Out here, like
Yeah.
talking.
We might have
Well, you
solved
put
the
it-
crime. I'll be honest.
There was these
What
these
kind?
two girls came up to us and they're like, we just scammed a man, like blah blah blah. And this man comes up and we like brought up the girls. He's like, that just happened to me. Like, who the were they?
Scammed?
They like stole his credit card or
Like, bought a bunch of
something.
stuff on his tab and like forged his signature.
Oh no, that happens all the time.
Yeah.
That's female privilege. That should be allowed.
I agree.
So many takes on this topic.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Thanks for pointing me out. This is really fun. I'm glad I have a microphone in my face right now. I'm sure you talked to a lot of drunk people. today?
Yeah. Only drunk people.
I'm stone cold sober, so.
That's
I'm
good for
here first.
you.
You guys too?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. It's funnier if one person is way more drunk.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know who I'd want to be the most drunk in this situation right now.
I'm glad that me and Nolan are coherent.
Is that a police scanner?
No, it's walkie-talkie on the Apple.
You should have a police scanner out here and just listen.
That would be
Talk
kind
to
of
people.
funny.
That'd be awesome.
I'm like kind of scared of getting shot. Like not gonna. I
Right
keep
here
kind
on
of
the
looking
block?
around and like scoping out the people.
Just protect this.
True.
You know, anyone
Yeah.
don't know what it is, but it looks cool. It's fuzzy. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't take it. I won't rob you.
Thank you.
I will totally follow this. This
Okay,
is really cool.
good.
I gotta get going.
Okay.
'cause I was
It's
supposed
been
to
a
be there
pleasure.
like
Nice
an
to
hour
see
ago.
you.
Thanks totally
Best
for pointing
friend.
me out. Can I take a picture with you guys? Because it's a really interesting story.
Here, Joey, hold the microphone like we're.
Where do you want me to be?
I'll plug you guys.
He's taking a picture. Oh, he can't find the camera now. Oh, dead air. Dead air.
It's okay. It's okay. It's my best friend from high school. Nolan.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you tag us? Yes. Thank you. It's just @on the rocks. You just want to take.
You too.
You too. Oh my God, Joey. All right, 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes. Dang.
God. Bro, that's so funny. I'm telling you, I'm so, like, I did not, I had one class with that kid, English, in, like, sophomore year. But, like, I just am so good with faces. And I knew it was him. But that's so funny. He's a nice kid. I've like literally never like interacted with him. He's really pretty. He's a pretty boy. I think he's very attractive.
All right. I kind of like getting girls better on the show because they just seem to have a lot more energy.
Nolan. I'll allow Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan was nice. They just seem to. Let me put it this way. I specifically have not enjoyed the company of drunk men so far.
Yeah, that whole alien thing kind of dumb. And then like the two boys were like they were just annoying.
I was trying to argue why I was wearing a mask, and then I was like, the other guy was like, "No, seriously, why are you wearing a mask?" I was like, "Because I don't want other people to feel uncomfortable." And he was like, "Oh, that's respectable." And I was like, "Yeah, it is. Thank you."
No one, dude. Jimmy was cool though. Shout out Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, was that his name? Who said I was Dylan? I guess I should have said Dalton instead of Doolin.
Yeah.
Well.
Or you should have been like, shout out to Tammy.
Yeah, shout out to my mom, Tammy.
Yeah, this has been. I can't even like overstate how wonderful this experience has been.
Dude, I hope we get in the car.
He's so sweet.
And there's like a bunch of people following the account afterwards. You think so?
I think we'll have probably at least 3 or 4.
Can we tag Nolan's Instagram?
If you want to, I'm hoping he tags us. Can I see that?
I don't think he's gonna remember the Instagram, but I feel like if we should tag him in something and be like, thank you for coming
Okay,
on, 'cause
can you try and get that picture? Because I wanted to make it the thumbnail of the video.
Yeah.
Or can you just take Joey and my pictures right now, actually?
Yeah. I should DM him and ask him.
Just DM him, be like, hey,
Let
says
me make
photo.
sure I follow him.
Can you like get the sign stuff too when you take the picture?
Or she can just get the photo.
Yeah, could you just get the photo real quick though before we get like another group who bombards us and we're here for another 20 minutes? Could you just take the photo?
Holy smokes. For
Yeah.
you audio listeners, Emily is taking her
Get the
sweet
sign
little
in
time.
it too. Get the sign in it. Horizontal.
Yeah.
Horizontal. We're on YouTube. Well,
That's tough.
we're gonna take the picture and it's gonna die. Thank you.
Thank you.
Get up. There's a microphone right over here.
There's a
Yeah, microphone right there.
I'm on it. Okay. The mask on the mic. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cute.
Have to be safe. What's your name?
My name is Angela. It's yours.
I'm Dalton and this is Joey.
Should I not have said my last name?
We can bleep it out if you want
Okay,
us to.
I'm Angela. What's up?
What's up? What are you guys doing here tonight?
Currently going to a bar.
Okay. What do you?
21?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. She winked.
I did not. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a family-friendly bar. Right?
Not drinking any alcohol.
Yeah. Okay.
Only water.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Ice water to be specific.
Yes. Gotta have the ice in it.
Do you guys go to OSU?
Yeah.
What do you guys major in?
I'm business, marketing.
Business?
Computer science engineering.
Pre-med bio.
I'm also computer science. I'm a minor in that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's fun until it's not fun. Yeah.
That's pretty much every major.
It's fair enough.
What do you guys want to talk about tonight?
I want to
What's on
talk
your mind?
about how your night is going.
Our night, honestly, has
Yeah?
gone pretty good so far.
No way. That's always a fun time.
This has been so much more eventful than I thought it would. People that have come on here have had such interesting talking points.
We might have solved a crime.
We might have.
Really? What crime?
There was, so the first people that came to our table, it was 2 girls, and they had just come from a bar. And
Makes
a guy
sense.
had offered to buy him a drink, and so they opened up his tab, bought a bunch of stuff, and forged his signature, and managed to leave before the guys caught them. And then a bunch of drunk dudes came on, and we told them that happened, and one of the guys was like, no way, and he pulled out the receipt because it had happened to him. So I'm pretty sure that happens probably quite a bit, but there's a small chance that it was actually the guy that the 2 girls at the start talked about. But
wow.
Yeah.
How do you think about that? Do you think who do you think's in the right in that situation? Do you think the guys are in the wrong and the girls are in the right, or vice versa?
Interesting question.
Yeah.
That's.
We've heard it both ways tonight. So.
If I'm being kind of completely honest, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't get the entire thing that was going on over there.
Basically, long story short, 2 girls
They ran
robbed a guy.
Tab and then forged a signature and then did.
Yeah.
Okay, well then the girls are the ones that forged the signature,
Yeah.
right? Okay, then they are absolutely in the wrong.
Oh. See, that's what people have been saying.
I feel bad. I feel bad for the guys, but I can respect the hustle.
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense.
That's fine.
You're fine.
Okay, what's a talking point from you to me?
Okay, I got a great question. We
Oh,
ask all of our
okay.
guests this question.
All right, it's getting
Are you ready?
serious.
Top 5.
Top 5 what?
Top 5.
Top 5 men? Top 5?
Top 5. Top 5. Top 5.
Just top 5. Whatever.
Top 5. Name it.
And you don't even have to tell us the category.
Favorite things.
Let's see. Okay, top 5. I'm gonna go with this little TikTok trend, which is like things that everyone just loves to do, right? I know Claire knows what I'm talking about. Okay. A shower after a day in the sun, like on the beach, right? I know you know what I'm talking about. Yes.
Emily knows. Emily knows.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Help. I don't know. Okay. Schweed.
Okay.
Okay. Do any of you guys own a Jeep or have like ever been in a Jeep with the top down and doors off?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a solid one right there.
It is solid.
OSU game day. Always
What's
fun
that?
time.
Is it just where you guys play football or something? Is your school known for football or something?
No, honestly, I don't think so. I think we're known for golf, right? Is that it? Yeah.
We're known for disc golf, so at Capitol, we're known
Do
for
you go to
disc golf.
Capitol?
Yeah.
Any chance you know?
No.
He plays golf.
That name sounds vaguely familiar.
Vaguely familiar? Yeah. We went to high school with him. Yeah.
You wanna plug anything?
Yeah, do you want to plug anything? Instagram or anything?
You know, my Instagram at Boxing Man, you know, real boxer. Hold on, like, y'all think I'm capping. I'm about to show these fellas right here that's right here with y'all, because y'all probably can't see me. But
Yeah, this is just audio, but...
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
We do this.
He's got what?
7 national championship belts.
7 national
We do this.
championship belts.
How long have you been boxing?
I've been boxing since I was 12 years old. And the reason why I got into boxing because at like 12 years old, I weighed like what? I weighed like 65 pounds. I've always been a small person. So like they can, you feel me, bully me or you feel me, do anything that I don't go for none of that. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not that type of person. Even though I'm aggressive because I came from the project, but I'm not like that. You feel me? I still got a good heart. But you feel me? So I got into that. So people don't think just because I'm small, you feel me, they can bully me. So in school, they used to try to try me. I used to beat that because I ain't know, you feel me? I got into that, but I started loving that because I had a lot of anger, you feel me? Like, I'm the type of person, I don't express my feelings, I hold it in, you feel me? So when I was little, I always hold it in. So when I let it out, I was just you feel me? I was just too much. But yeah, I just want everybody to know, man, like, the streets is not, that ain't nothing fun, it ain't cool, ain't none of that, man. If you got a trade, go get a trade. If you good in school, go to school, man. You got a job that's paying you good, man, stay there. Live with your parents till you like 20, 21. Don't be quick to move out. I left the house at 16 to struggle, but then we good now, you hear me? But we out of here, Boxing Mania at the IG, man. Let's go.
Thank you.
You
thank
have a wonderful rest of your night, man.
All right, let's end the show before we get any more people.
Yes.
This has been On the Rocks with Doolin Dalton.
And the Mockingbird.
And this is our first out in the street outing. This has been On the Rocks Mobile. On the Rocks Mobile.
Yes,
Maybe we'll come up with a
fun.
better
It's
name.
been fun.
I'm going to have to bleep out a lot of that last part because I thought it was a little bit inappropriate, but I'll keep that guy's story in.
Yes, that guy was inspiring.
Yeah. All right, let's...
I really did like his story.
No, we're done.
We're done.
We're done. I think we've had enough.
Yeah. This has been a lot. But
This has
anyway,
definitely been a lot.
This has been On the Rocks with Dylan Dalton. and the Mockingbird. We will see you
on the next
whenever.
one. On the next one. Bye.
Woo, bye.